Hello everyone, this is Mayank and welcome back to my channel. So today we'll discuss about one more company called Shakti Pumps, and this video is going to be about a fundamental analysis for this company, the sector and few other important parts which is related to this particular company and its future growth and plans. So watch this video till the end to get all the details and a complete spectrum view of this particular company and the opportunity what we're going to discuss in this particular stock in the future. But before I get into all the details, two disclaimer. First thing, this is not a recommendation video. This is my personal research and this is my personal opinion. If you want to discuss on this, then use this video only for referential purpose and not only any for decision making. Second thing, if you like my content, if you like what I'm doing, please hit that like button. This will help me to get discovered by more people as YouTube algorithm works in that way based on number of likes and number of comments. And if you find it helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share with your friends so that more and more people get connected together and can grow together. So let's jump into this particular details discussion of this particular company. So Shakti Pumps is a market leader when it comes to making pumps. They create different, they manufacture different kinds of pumps. So if you just see here, submersible pumps, solar pumps, vertical multi-stage centrifugal pumps, monoblock end suction pumps, pressure booster pumps, wastewater pumps, open well pumps, helical pumps, shallow well and slow speed pumps, immersible pumps, single shaft vertical multi-stage pumps, Shakti solar open well pumps, Shakti micro smart pump, micro surface pump, Shakti firefighting pump, Shakti horizontal split case pump. So the different kind of pumps they manufacture. Sorry. Apart from pumps, they manufacture some motors also, controllers and some other products. In terms of motor, if we see, they have submersible motors and enhanced efficiency system EES something. Surface motors and Shakti slip start synchronous motors. Then there are some controllers also like Kalpa Universal Solar Pump Controller, Shakti Solar Simha Drive. So different names for different controllers. And there are a few more products they have, a lot of controllers they have. And they have some other products what they've listed. It's like mechanical seals and things like that. So there are a lot of products what you can see in their website. Sorry. Okay. And now what this company we're seeing this company entirely into pumps. They don't do anything apart from pump, and they have a market leader in India. They have a good export option for 125 plus countries where they export their pumps in small and large numbers. They have also developed a new pump which they have a patent also on that pump, that is solar based pump. So they are a market leader, particularly this current time when government is focusing a lot on use of renewable energy. Even we the people also focusing a lot of using renewable energies. So keeping that the entire spectrum of renewable energy, they have launched solar panel powered pumps, and those are very much high in demand. And they this company is uh, a big beneficiary of the plan called Kusum, which is launched by this government initiative called EESL. So let's before understand the opportunity in this particular stock and this particular company, we need to understand the what is EESL, what is Kusum, and what is the impact of this particular scheme on these companies. Okay, so first part, if I'm clear, this company is into complete into pumps. They are market leaders, and they are a new leader in case of solar pumps, which is going to help the farmers. Now let's understand the sector and the impact of Kusum and EESL on Shakti Pumps and the stock of this company. So what is EESL? EESL is Energy Efficiency Service Limited. This is a government of India, 100% owned by government of India company, and this is a joint initiative between NTPC Limited, Power Finance Grid Corporation, REC Limited and Power Grid. So basically NTPC, Power Finance, PFC, REC and Power Grid, all are the listed companies. Jointly they created this company called Energy Efficiency Service Limited, and this company launched the tenders which are called Kusum. So what is Kusum? Kusum is a government of India has launched a new scheme called Kusum, which is called Kisan Urja Suraksha Evam Muhan Maha Abhiyan. So this is to subsidize the farmers to install solar irrigation pumps on their farms. So government under scheme, the government provides 60% subsidy to a farmer for setting up pump sets and tube wells on their land. So this is the subsidy provided by government. 60% is not the highest subsidy. In some cases, some states, the states also gives additional subsidy apart from the 60%. It can go up to 90% also in some states. Like for example, Maharashtra adds a 30% extra subsidy, which makes the subsidy amount total to 90% subsidy. So if a pump solar setup pump costs 1 lakh, for example, it doesn't cost 1 lakh, for example, cost 4 lakh. Out of 4 lakh, the farmer need to pay only 40,000. Remaining 3 lakh 60,000 is paid by state government and central government shared among them based on the kind of percentage subsidy they provide. In some states that 10%, some state that 20%. Like for Punjab is 10%, Haryana is 20%. Maharashtra additional 30%. So things like that varies. But eventually, this company, so it's a tender based is it only EESL, EESL launches tender which is called Kusum Yojana. Inside that Kusum Yojana, subsidies are provided to farmers. But the companies which provide the solar pumps, they get the full price whatever the tender price has been decided. So this is a big opportunity, and Shakti Pumps is one of the biggest beneficiary when it comes to Kusum. So I hope I made this ESL clear and what this Kusum plan is all about. And let's jump into few points which will help us to discuss more on how this entire Kusum, EESL and Shakti Pumps initiative together create this company as a big growth oriented company in the future. So these are the few points. They create pumps ranging from 1 HP to 300 HP. Okay, and in the tender, they have multiple categories where you can apply for the tender. So in that category, they have mostly apply for 7.5 HP and 10 HP of motors in the Kusum scheme, and that covers around 60 to 70% of the pumps required under Kusum scheme for all the farmers. They do pumps. Apart from pumps, they do VFP, that various frequency something. Okay, so that what discussed in the products, the motors and controllers. So they have diversified, they have added more products into their lineup. Apart from pump, they started the journey in 1984 with pumps, and slowly they added VFD. They also do installation and some other products also they have added. Now ESL tender comes for 40 lakh pumps, out of which this company has put tender only for 7.5 HP motors and 10 HP motors because they have a good margin, and they constitute 60% 70% of the total demand. So this comes across 60,000 to 70,000 pumps, what their share they can get apart out of the all the 40 lakhs pumps. So 60 to 70,000 pumps they're going to deliver to the central government as per the Kusum tender. For Uganda government also they got some orders of export, that is 2,50,000 pumps. The size of the pump has not been discussed, but this is the quantity of pumps they're going to deliver. Apart from that, apart from Kusum tender, state governments also launched their own tenders to procure solar pumps. So that is Chhattisgarh, they have ordered around 5,000 pumps. Maharashtra, they have 10,000 pumps. So these are the kind of orders they already have, and the Kusum tender yet to be finalized, but by in this particular month, they would have this should have been finalized by now. And based on that, these are number what this management has come up with. So these are the kind of orders they're expecting. Uh, 2,50,000 orders has been confirmed, 5,000 orders confirmed, 10,000 from Maharashtra is confirmed. The only pending thing is from Kusum, which is most likely will be confirmed as per the company's management talks. Apart from that, this is off the grid. Now what happens on the grid, like solar pumps, this company they have 40 lakhs solar pumps under Kusum. So sorry, the entire solar pumps was 40 lakhs, out of which this company 60,000 70,000, which I told you. Total 40 lakhs solar pumps are to be established under Kusum, and this is 60% revenue of this company. 60% revenue comes through Kusum and 40% comes through others, like selling their motors to export businesses and to people other than Kusum, and selling their motor parts and other additional products. So now by seeing this, you can understand how important and how big an opportunity Kusum can become for this particular company. Is, I can say, 60% revenue comes from Kusum. Now this is one part of the business. Now there are 4 crore pumps required which is need to be replaced in India from electric based pumps to solar based pumps. Why that is important? Because now what happens to farmers, every state, there's something called discoms or power discoms, right? So distribution companies, power distribution companies. So these companies get subsidized from government, and they have to provide free power to the farmers for their irrigation purpose. So in that case, what happens? These companies goes through a loss every year. Now, since state government is giving subsidy and forcing people to own their solar-based pumps, this electricity loss for discoms is going to nullify. That means this state-owned discoms will save a lot of money on this on this electricity cost what they give free to the farmers. So this is the reason behind giving subsidies. Why is state giving subsidy? Because eventually the 50,000 60,000 subsidy what they're giving to farmers, that will be saved from the losses what they're going to give to the farmers in the form of free electricity. Also there is kind of electricity slippage, some kind of people put hooks and everything. Those kind of electricity is also being saved because people are going to no more use the electricity. They're going to use the solar power to pump their motor. They use the solar pumps and motors and everything. This is why subsidies are not bad. This is a big strategy in the government. If you see how they are going to give subsidy, and using that subsidy as a route, they will save a lot of money. And all the discoms which are going through a loss of around 25,000 crores, every state-owned discom is under a loss of minimum 25,000 crores. So these losses will be recovered, and no more losses will happen in the future because of this stoppage of subsidized electricity supply to farmers and agricultural processes. So this is one thing which, this is why the government is pushing so much on solar things. Second important factor is that so this is government side. Now we understand the farmer side, why a farmer will put solar panels by investing so much money in their uh, farms when they are going to get, if they are getting free electricity from government. So what happens here is, if you set up a solar power plant, on the grid solar plant in your agricultural land, so normally pumps are used 40 to 50 days in a year out of 365 days, or maybe around 60-70 days in a year out of 365 days. So remaining 300 days, the pumps are not being used. Out of 300 days, suppose 50 to 60 days are cloudy. Out of that, 200 and 250 days are full on sunny and summer season, considering India is a summer based country. Now that 200 to 250 days, since it's on grid solar power plant, that farmer can give back to the grid and they can get money for that. So it's an income source also for the farmers, and this is the reason why farmers will also go for solar based power plants. You understand the reason here? So government is getting saving money by putting solar panels. They're saving the leakage of the losses in their discoms. So state governments and central government is getting benefited. From farmer side, they're getting benefited because they have an additional source of money, and also to set up this plant, they're getting up to 90%, 60 to 70% minimum, and up to 90% subsidy from government. So with that kind of subsidy, you're setting up a plant for which you are getting some kind of revenue throughout the year, and you're getting that free of cost usage of your motors and pumps also. So both these parties, when both kind of customers are happy, and both the kind of customers, both the farmers and discoms and state governments are ready for this solution, this company is going to get benefited because their product will be in demand from both the farmers want to buy and both the government want to sell. So they have nothing to lose here, and that is the reason why this company's growth is going to be very good in the coming years. So I've cleared the business, I've cleared the impact of Kusum and why even farmers want to go for this kind of solar based pumps. So if I have cleared this part, let's jump into fundamentals and discuss what kind of growth, what kind of opportunity we have in this company. So fundamental, this is a very small cap company, 1284 crores, and their stock is attractive, 16.1, ROC is 25.7. This is pretty good. ROE is 25%. This is pretty good in terms of manufacturing based company and with this kind of products. Promoter holdings 54.7%, and debt is 194 crores. They have taken some debt in the recent quarters, and the net profit is 75 crores. So the difference is not much. Even they have some cash also in 41 crores. So clubbing the cash and net profit annually, they have a debt of around 94 90 90 crores. That is also not a great, not a huge amount of debt. Now if you jump further and see the quarterly sales and everything, so they have been doing good, 92 92 901 316 319, but this quarter they have dipped because of pandemic and because of some projects they could not implement. And second thing, the Kusum tender which they are supposed to get, this got stalled by some decision from the High Court that this will be postponed. So as per them, by 12th August the result of that High Court decision must have come, but I think I searched on internet, I couldn't get the result of that High Court decision, so it might have been delayed again. So maybe once this High Court decision on Kusum scheme has been decided, that time that will add to the revenue, and this is the reason why the revenue has dipped in the June quarter as per the management talks. Net profit also, if you see, this company has been doing good. It was in loss, then 3.31, 15.24, 26.53, 30.5. So these things are doing good. So last 4 years, Kusum has come into the picture, and from last 4 years only they are doing very good in terms of revenue and they're growing very fast. So this is the reason I discussed Kusum in detail. I discussed the impact of Kusum in this company in detail, and how and Kusum is going to be a very big factor for this company in the future growth. Profit and loss wise, if you see, this company is doing consistent growth of revenue, 40 61 167, 2000, 209, 292, 297, 264, a little dip, but again 428, 435, 544. March 2020, we know it's a dip. March 2021, 930, and still trailing 12 months is 994. So this company has been doing good so far. Growth has been great so far. In terms of profit, also they have registered highest ever profit in trailing 12 months and highest ever profit before that quarter, before that year also. So overall, this company is doing very good growth in terms of, you see their reserves has increased from 6 crores 7, and then they took a break of 5 years, and 212 again got started. So it's 80, around 69 crores to 322 crores. That's close to 5 times or 3.5 times growth in case of reserves in the span of 8 years or 9 years. That's also tremendous growth. Okay, so everything looks good so far in their past record or whatever data we have for this company. Shareholding pattern also, they have increased their shareholding pattern from the promoter side. It was started September 2018 quarters and 47.95, and slowly after every 2-3 quarters they've added more in the promoter holding, and now they have a holding of 54.66%. So that's also a very encouraging sign for any company where promoters are increasing their own holding, and that's a very good positive sign. Now this is what the numbers look like. Now what is there in the future? This company has predicted that their sales for this year will be 2000 crores. So 2000 crores sales means this value will be doubled. So when it gets doubled, the profit will also increase, and that means the earning per share will also increase. So right now if you see the earning per share, profit before tax 104 crore, so earning per share becomes 43.28, keeping they have 1.84 lakh crores of equity shares open in the open market. So keeping that, they have 114, their, sorry, what I mean was their revenue is 2000 crores. That means their earning per share will also double, and that will make this stock P is half is 16.1. It will make me half. So a stock P, keeping the forecast in mind, the stock P will become around 16.8. So 8 stock P is very attractive. Now stock P is 8, and their median P, if you see, their median P is 21.5. So even if they reach the median P, which is also unlikely, they will mostly cross the median P. Considering that, also they have opportunity of growth of 3 times from the current price. So I hope you understand, the when the profit increases from 2000 crore, I'll repeat again, when the profit increases 2000 crores, their profit, sorry, when the sales increase 2000 crores, the profit also increases in that. Also, I'm saying that the profit margin also remains same. So all the, we are considering all the ideal scenarios. The profit margin increases, the profit also increases. But keeping that ideal scenario, if the sales becomes double, the profit becomes double, and when profit becomes double, the earning per share also becomes double, because the share number of shares will not increase in the market. When these things becomes double, the earning per stock P becomes half. That is how price earning ratio works, right? So price earning ratio becomes half. So when stock is at a P of 8, that's very attractive, and when its median P is 21, then by no chance that it will, there's no chance that it will never touch its median P. It will always cross its median P, and particularly a company which is a growth oriented company. So we have opportunity of 3 times. When it crosses the median P, the opportunity is 3 times. So current price is 700, and we can see the price go up to 2100 if 3 times. Ideally, I feel it will go even more, because this kind of company becomes very valuable, and this is, I'm talking about only 1 year. If this continues, the 4 core pumps what they have projected, that also comes into the picture, then 2-3 years down the line, this can be a very huge multi-bagger stock. So this is something which I want to highlight for this particular company. So this was my personal analysis from the fundamental side, business side, sector side. Let's jump into chart for a quick 1 minute. So if you see, this stock has fallen down a little bit, and this is little base here, and now it's moving up. So here the price, if you see, this is the price, current price. Now I'm creating this video around just around 9:45 or 10 a.m. in the morning. So the price is fluctuating, you can see here, but the video goes live at 5 p.m. in the evening, so by that time the price might have changed. But since we discussed it's a multi-bagger stock, so that should not impact investment decisions. If you see value in that, please do your own research before investing and do your own due diligence before investing. Now back to chart. This is the price which currently the stock is, and this is the price which the stock has fallen down. It has tried to hit twice. So in that regard, this is a very, like, if you are someone who want to get money in a few months or something, like few quarters, then maybe this is the opportunity what you have, 25%. This might not take more than 1 quarter, if you see. So this is the opportunity what you have, 25%. Bigger things I've discussed here, 3 times. This stock might reach up to 3 times in 1 year, and in maybe in 3 to 5 years down the line, what plans these companies have, it can reach up to 10x also. So this is a multi-bagger stock, and I personally would be investing in this stock whenever I get the opportunity, and it's own decision whether you want to invest or not. This was a video. If you like it, please share with your friends, family, social network. Subscribe to the channel. Give your comment, feedback in the comment section. Let's meet up in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay happy, stay safe.